Hey team, I wanted to talk to you today about the importance of bone broth. So lots of you guys are either doing some sort of cleanse, right? Because we're still in the month of January, and or many of you are getting sick, which is what I'm hearing. The flu epidemic is going around. So how do we support our gut? How do we support our immune system? And one of my number ones is bone broth. Now, why? So bone broth is actually really high in collagen and essential minerals and amino acids, all of which build you, right? And the intestinal wall is actually made up a lot of collagen, just like our skin. And so if we can be consuming it from the outside world, because we have to, because we're omnivores, right? We're not plants, we don't photosynthesize. We have to be consuming things from the outside world. And bone broth is like one of the coolest superfoods because it is jam-packed with collagen to build you from the inside out. Because many of us, our guts are not as healthy as they should be, ? And 80% of our immune system lives in our gut. So the more we can support our gastrointestinal tract, the healthier you will be. So bone broth is one of my number ones for intestinal health and immune support. So what is bone broth? So how I make it, I actually just made a huge pot the other day. So when I roast a whole chicken, I will throw all of the bones into a pot, fill it with water, and then I throw, veggies and bay leaves and a little bit of salt and a tiny bit of vinegar, and then cover it, bring it to a boil, and as soon as it boils, turn it down, and then cook it for like 48 hours. Yes, I said 48 hours or more. Sometimes I'll do 72 because I just don't feel like dealing with it. But what happens is that the vinegar starts to pull all of those minerals out of the bone, and especially if you can use bone with marrow in it, like you will get so much of that jam-packed nutrients into that broth, and then you strain it all, and then you can drink it on a daily basis. Now, if you don't have time to make your own bone broth, because you can go to a butcher and get the bones if you're not roasting a whole chicken, if you don't have time, there are some cool brands that are out there, in Whole Foods and whatnot, that you can get pre-made, store-bought bone broth to help support you. So that is my Tuesday tip. Hope it was helpful. And yes, a lot of you guys are getting sick, so take care of your gut. So probiotics and bone broth will definitely help you get through the flu season. And classes are starting this month, February. Super excited about that. I will post my website, sign up for my newsletter. You guys are super awesome. If you have questions, you know where to find me. And happy Tuesday, bye!